Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I was actually really satisfied with this movie.
I really enjoyed the story that they did for this movie as well, and I really like Miles Morales, and I really glad that they were able to have him in there, as well as all the other Spider-Mans, well, some of the other Spider-Men and women,
Spider-Persons
from
Spider-Beans,
other universes, and it was so great. I always love a good story when it crosses dimensions.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was a form of crossover, but at the same time, it was a hell of an origin story for this Miles Morales. So definitely was a lot of fun, as well as very heartfelt on many different levels. That is just one of the things that I loved. Another thing that I really loved about this movie, the artwork, the style, the animation was definitely top notch.
I think that the music for it as well was, I'm gonna get the soundtrack.
I was going to say that the music as well, I really loved that. I am also very sick, but I still made it out to see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, so go see it.
Through thick and thin, Jenna actually made her way to the theater.
Admittedly, I wasn't really excited to see this movie when I first heard about it. It was not needed for the Marvel Universe, but I'm glad I did. It was a great movie, although the artwork does look great. At first, though, I kind of felt like it was making me a little dizzy. Like, it was hard to get adjusted to. Kind of felt like I needed my 3D glasses for the background things, you know?
There is a choice that they make in this movie where the focal point, the primary center of the movie is in focus, and then anything outside of it is blurry.
It's almost,
you get over it pretty quick.
Yeah, but it's almost to the point where I feel like I want to watch this again, but now in 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is weird because
really,
most
really
movies
cool.
you don't even want to see.
Exactly. Like, this is definitely something that I feel like you probably could see either way, either 3D or non-3D. But I also love the style of the movie as well, that they kind of took comic. It was very comic book, and they had the comic books in there, and then the words and everything was great.
Comic books, though, but they played off of the past movies of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yes.
Every
So
aspect.
good. Yeah.
Every aspect of Spider-Man, whether it is the comic books, stay till the end of the credits, of course, and then there's a nice little thing in the middle as well. So with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I was kind of hesitant when they first showed that the primary villain, at least according to the trailers, was Wilson Fisk, but after watching the most recent Daredevil season 3, I was all for Wilson Fisk being the freaking primary villain.
Well, don't say too much. I haven't seen Daredevil season 3.
Wilson Fisk is the primary villain, but you should check it out. It's too late for Daredevil because they're canceling it, but you get Wilson Fisk living on in other mediums, as in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I thought that character, played by Liev Schreiber, had no clue, but all the voice actors, I think, did a very good job in this movie.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Favorite
I love
part
him.
of the whole movie, hands down.
He did
Hands
so
down.
good as Noir
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So good. But I also want to say that this movie was definitely, in my opinion, felt like a love letter to Spider-Man as well.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that they honed in and made fun of a lot of the things that were in the past, like past movies and stuff, but they also appreciated what came before as well, and what has established what is Spider-Man.
And I feel like the comedic cuts that they took in this movie were very well done, very well placed, and they added a lot of comedy into something that was actually very dramatic at times as well. So they did that great job of harnessing both worlds, the comedy and the dramedy, and putting it together and making it something that is very much worth watching. So, what would you guys rate Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse out of 5?
I think I would give it a 5 out of 5 because as thinking it now, there's nothing really that I was like, oh, I didn't like that, or that was okay. But everything I was enjoyed, I was enthralled throughout the whole movie.
I was going to actually agree for a similar reason, but also Nicolas Cage, so I gotta give it a 5 out of 5.
So that's 2 5 out of 5s. Travis, I'm interested to hear what yours is.
I'm not going to give it a 5. I'm going to give it probably about a 4.5. I felt it was great. I felt there was great comedic timing. I did feel maybe there's some choices that could be different, in my opinion. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil anything.
Of course. So 4.5 out of 5 for Travis, 5 out of 5 for the two girls, and for me, 5 out of 5 as well. I absolutely loved it. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I can't wait to see if they actually dive into a sequel for this universe that they've created Lord and Miller, we heard about you guys making this movie a long time ago. I'm so happy you decided to do it. I really enjoyed it.
And the other directors that are part of it as well that did this too. I think that it was awesome. And then also want to hone and appreciate everything that Steve Ditko and Stan Lee did for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
This universe, Vanessa and I are going through Spider-Man right now on the PlayStation 4, and we're at like 85% on the progress through the story. So with that being said, it's right up our alley. We loved it. Go check it out if you are in any way, shape, or form into the Spider-Man lore, or even if you were just into something that is a lot of fun, crazy. But other than that, thank you guys for watching our review, non-spoiler, for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust. I'm just so excited.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick the party, fuel the party, keep the party going. At our Patreon gets us where we need to go. Thank you, Jenna, for bearing the sickness and coming out with us.
Of course.
Thank you, Travis, as always, taking time out of your better late than never schedule to join us for the newer film.
Gotta stay up to date somehow.
Yeah, thank you guys so much, and as always,
Now it's time to say goodbye.
this party is over.
Go Web Go.
Bye.